Lisa Appleyard-Keeling, and I'm a programme support tutor for social care. So that's undergraduates and the MA. Peer learning in the context that I do it, I suppose it's about acknowledging that students, they learn more, they think more if they're learning from each other rather than from somebody didactically telling them this is what they should do. We have been working on peer writing. We're using peer learning in order to develop the students' writing. So work with them level 5 and then across the level 6 to develop the writing skills so that they can comfortably do the dissertations really. We started doing it because there was a big disparity between what the students understood to be academic writing and what the staff wanted. It's actually really complex. It sounds so easy, doesn't it? We'll do some peer learning. The students, it takes a long time and it takes a lot of sessions. So we'll begin in a very familiar way. So I will begin the first sessions and there will be PowerPoints, even though I don't particularly like them. But we'll begin and we'll have PowerPoints and I will give them a handout because then they feel as though they're getting something. And then as the weeks go on, I slowly withdraw the PowerPoints and I'll slowly withdraw the handouts. The first session will be, we're going to do this as peer learning. These are the rules for peer learning. We're not going to ask you to do it immediately. But in so many weeks' time, this is what we're building up to. And so I will overtly tell them this is what we're going to do. And then I will model how we do it. So they'll bring up some of their work or they'll bring up an article and I will model. So I'll say, I can see in this piece of work, there are these identifiable features. What do you think? And actually really quickly they'll start expressing their opinions. So it will be really quick that they will start engaging with it when it's an article. So a few weeks before they're ready to show the work, I will start telling them, you do know that in so many weeks it'll be your work that you'll bring up. And to make them feel a bit better the week before, I'll put my work up and say, this is my work, it's work in progress. It's kind of in the translation from note form to writing form. So what can you see, what's happening with my paragraphs? And I will talk about, and I will criticise my writing. And I'll say, you can see here, this is still, look at the state of that. I've got this massive long quote. What have I got that in for? It's because I was thinking about this and this and this. And I've incorporated it in this way for these reasons. And they will then start critiquing. Initially, it'll be like, oh, I can't say anything critical about your work. I say, well, look at that there. I've not even cited something there. Come on, this isn't good enough, is it really? What's missing from this piece of work? What do we think? We've talked about how writing should look. What's missing from my piece of writing here? And they'll start then joining in and they will start presenting and they will start talking about it. And I'll say, okay, we've looked at my work. Now, next week, bring a memory stick with you, bring something with you, and we'll start looking at it. And the students are always really positive and supportive of each other. And they're really helpful, but they're also very, very analytical. And because we've looked at other pieces of academic writing and they're prepared for it, they'll have some academic writing in front of them or whatever, and they'll be able to then say, do you know what? I really don't think that you've got enough support for that point that you've made there. You're jumping between things and we know that we need to thread it more, we need to weave it more. So they will start, and then I can just sit back and let them do it really. That's the ideal. And then as the year goes on, there will be this altering where they start feeling that it's beneficial. So the confidence grows and they stop seeing their work as something precious that they've got to guard. And it becomes, actually, I'd like my work to go up. Can we look at my work? And they will start also evaluating elements of the work that isn't good enough. So they will then start coming and saying, my conclusion on such and such an assignment, I am really not happy with it. Can we look at that? Because I know I should be incorporating this and this and this, but it doesn't feel strong enough. And that's really nice that actually they're coming in there, coming as academic writers rather than as students who are not empowered. So that empowerment process I really like, where they take ownership of it.